Clsk came in with the goods yesterday with their Q1 report. We're going to take a look at that. We will also look at the economic calendar here before we get going. So let's start that first. Economic calendar, unemployment came in at 143,000. That is way lower than expected. The expected was 169,000. Unemployment rate came in at 4% versus 4.1%. We are currently above full employment, and we've been there for a long time. Hourly wages year over year have gone up to 4.1, meaning that unemployment is down. Inflation potentially up because wages are increasing faster than expected. We've got a hawkish Fed on deck here. Actually, they are speaking right now. Let's see. Earlier we had Qashqai. Wholesale inventories are coming out this morning as well. Consumer sentiment is going to be an important one. That's the preliminary, but yeah, that's important. Goolsbee will be speaking, and then Bowman's listed twice. I don't know why. But we've got three Feds that'll be speaking today. We've got unemployment is quite low. There are some reasons for that. Not what this video is about, but I can do one in the future if you want to dive deeper into the implications here and why that might be the case. Why we're pinned at over full employment here for quite a long time. That's not good for what we want from the Fed. So we'll see how that impacts the market. But CleanSpark is doing great. We're up 11.75% in the pre-market. I just can imagine what the warrants are going to do today with that. Actually, the warrants are up 7% in the extended market right now. We'll see what happens as soon as market opens here in less than a minute. But let's go ahead and look at the CleanSpark report. So a couple of really important things I want to take away from here. One, they had an earnings per share that was positive. So they're profitable. Okay, they are profitable at a rate of 85 cents a share. The expectation was negative 6 cents per share, meaning they beat expectations by 1,486.68%. That is pretty exciting. They also beat revenue expectations by 5.22%. CleanSpark is doing amazingly. The first one to report a profitable quarter here right away, right out of the gate for 2025. I'm just so excited about what that means for the rest of 2025 and this stock specifically. Okay. Awesome. The other thing I want you to take away here, that is the second most important thing here, is this right here. Marginal cost per Bitcoin decreased 6% to $34,000 per Bitcoin. They're mining Bitcoin at a cost of $34,000 a Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently, let's go look, what is Bitcoin currently? Bitcoin is currently trading at $99,000, meaning that they're getting almost a 3x on every Bitcoin that they mine. Okay, almost a 3x on every Bitcoin that they mine. All right, the third thing that is super duper important that they are going on with here is, let me find it. Where is it at? It's about the exahash. They're at 40 exahash right now. I believe they might be slightly over 40. Let me see here. 40. There it is. They surpassed 40 exahash in January. They're giving Mara, which is the largest publicly traded Bitcoin miner, a run for their money in terms of exahash. And in this earnings call, the CEO mentioned, why would we be buying Bitcoin at $100,000 when we can mine it at $34,000? Shots fired across the bow there at Mara. And what they are doing and how what they're doing is potentially better than what Mara is doing in terms of their ability to create Bitcoin for significantly less than they would buy it for. So why would they buy it? Awesome. Very beautiful. And their exahash is growing so quickly. The next thing that is also super important is their efficiency. Their efficiency is 16.15 joules to terahash. There's only one Bitcoin miner that is more efficient than they are, and that is Iron, who is also growing rapidly, but they don't have a hodl. They don't hodl their Bitcoin. They sell it, which is doing very, very well the last 3 months, and will probably continue to do decently well for the remainder of the year because they too are mining Bitcoin for somewhere around $30,000. So they're doing excellently there, but they are also in HPC, which took a hit with the advent of DeepSeek. So the CleanSpark is the one pure play Bitcoin miner. They have over 10,000 Bitcoin on the books. Their exahash is over 40, which is making a run for the biggest exahash of any publicly traded Bitcoin miner. They're the second most efficient. They're mining for $34,000, a $100,000 asset for $34,000 at a rate of over 600 per month. They are crushing it with their profitability right now and probably will continue to do so throughout 2025. I like this stock. We're up 20% on the shares today. The warrants are only up 13% right now, but those are like a rubber band. They stretch out and then they shoot and they go way higher than and faster than the underlying stock over time. So give it a few days, let the warrants shake out. But yeah, these shares up 18% now. So I think 19% is the highest they're going to go here. We do need to get above 1333 on CleanSpark. Once we're above 1333, we are above the 200-day moving average. When we are above the 200-day moving average, well, guess what? We're going to make a run for 15. As soon as we cross that line, we're going to make a run for 15. You can see here that on the BX trender, we are lime green right here on this bad boy. We got a green dot here above the 0 line. That is all very, very bullish. Back here, we had a green dot on lime green, and we weren't even above the 0 line, and we gapped up. We gapped up 30% in one day. So, take what you will from that. Let's go look at the weekly. So let's see how the BX trender is looking on the weekly. My internet's slow again. You can see the stochastics, though, are yellow on green on the weekly. That's actually really good. Last time we went yellow on green on the weekly was back in October, right before that November run-up, which was significant and took us all the way up to $18. So we'll see. We're up 16% on the week so far. The BX trender isn't quite where it needs to be on the weekly yet. You can see it is turning light red, which is a good sign. A light red on yellow on green on the stochastics. I like where the momentum is for CleanSpark. Honestly, as soon as we get above $15, we're going to the top of the range again. The top of the range being in the 20s. So buckle your seatbelt for that. The warrants are up 13% now. CleanSpark up 15%. So there is some selling going into this. I don't love how every time one of these miners pops up, we get massive selling. We're also going to see some sympathy improvements in other Bitcoin miners with the expectation of them too providing profitable quarters. You can see Iron's also up 6%, Wolf is up 7%, Cypher up 7.5%, Can up 8.56%. So yeah, sympathy play for all the Bitcoin miners in relation to them also being expected to have profitable quarters, just like CleanSpark. So CleanSpark is leading the way here. Now we're seeing a wick on top. We're seeing the sales come in. You can see all these people that were underwater from this double bottom here at $12 are all selling right now. So we may again we're gonna have to climb a wall of worry here to get past all these things. I mean, once we're above $15, we do have a clear shot up to about 18. 18 is where we are really going to struggle. You can see here we really struggled there before. We are going to struggle there again because there is all of this build up here. There's so many people underwater at $18 on CleanSpark. That once we get above that $18, everyone's in profit then. Basically everyone's in profit above $18. And then from there on, not everyone, but most people will be in profit at $18. And from there on, we should see some significant upside to this stock finally when it gets above $18. And that's also coincidentally when the warrants, if they stay up above $18 for 20 days out of any 30-day rolling period, the warrants can be made executable. So we'll also see a significant increase in the value of warrants when it gets above and holds above $18. Anyways, we're looking at CleanSpark. They did amazing. I don't really have anything else to say about that. That's all I really wanted to talk about today. CleanSpark did awesome. I'm so happy about that. Congratulations to everyone that's holding this thing right now, especially if you were getting in around like that $10 mark. Wow, you're doing pretty good right now. Feeling pretty good about that decision today. I like where they're going. I like the underlying fundamentals of their mining business. I'm overall just very happy with CleanSpark at this time. Anyways, that's all I've got for you today. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Check out the Trade Cave store, link in the description as well as the channel bio, and have a profitable day.